In this video, I'm going to go over the different views of reservations. So in Cenium, you're able to view reservations. If you click this button here, this will show you the reservations wait list. So this will show you all the reservations that are waitlisted currently. Reservations check-in. Once we click this, these are all the reservations that are due to be checked in. Reservation soft check-in. Currently, there are no reservations due to be soft checked in or are soft checked in currently. Reservations checked out. So here you will see all the reservations that are due to check out today. Reservations in-house. This will show you all the reservations that are currently in-house. Reservations all valid. Now, reservations all valid is a little different from reservations all. Though these reservations are all going to be validated reservations that will show up in reservations all valid. Reservations exceptions. This will show reservations that have exceptions on them. So they may have, a stay restriction. They may have some type of exception that have been added on to the reservation. That's where you're going to see all the reservations with some type of changes to them. Reservations all is going to show all of these above it. So you'll see reservations waitlist, check-in, soft check-in, checked out, in-house, all valid, exceptions, all in reservations all here. In reservations all, what you can do is let's look at these tabs at the top, as there are multiple tabs here. We've already went over the initial pane with reservations all in a previous video. So let's go over some of these. View. You're able to change the view of this reservations all and also of any of these reservations. So we can have something minimized, we can turn it off, we can have it normal. So we could play around with this pane here. The right side pane, which is this one. We could turn it off to have a better view. We can have this left side taken off. These are where you control all the views. You can open this in a new window. So for example, if I want to open this in a new window, I can go ahead and open this in a new window and continue doing what I am doing here. Page properties. For page properties, you're able to actually go in and copy this URL. So when this URL is actually opened up, so you may be able to attach this to an email, they can access this page. Page properties. Page properties you're able to attach internally. So if you want to attach this maybe to a note somewhere where in an email, maybe an internal email, at whom have Cenium access, they can click on this URL and they can open up the reservations page. And for selected URL, if you copy this, this will actually open up this reservation that we have selected currently. Change tracking. So you're able to see all changes that have been made in reservations, past, present, and you're able to see changes made just on this reservation if you click selected. So as you can see here, you can see the requalify log. So you're able to see requalify changes, and you're able to see requalify changes of persons, extra beds, and cribs if there are any changes that have been made. You can change the view to grid view. This is what grid view looks like. A list view. A list details. And detailed view. So this is all on preference. So you can see the different type of views available. Data. Now, if you want to export data to Excel, maybe for marketing, maybe for sales, you're able to export all these fields to data. And it does have a maximum record to export of 5,000. Reports. Reports are very important in Selenium. So if you click reports here, these are reports attached to this reservation. So currently we only have one report, and that is that receipt that we created in a previous video. Order confirmation. So if you'd like to send this order out, maybe to the kitchen, maybe you'd like to send it to a different location where your orders go, then you can send that out here. Emergency and fire report. So these are arrivals reports, departure reports, in-house reports. These are all reports that are standard in Selenium, and you're able to access these reports from the reservations tab themselves. So emergency and fire report is a report not specifically based on this reservation here. However, it is based entirely on all reservations. Payment. So if you go to the payment tabs, it will actually broaden the types of transactions you're capable of having in Selenium. So not only with credit cards, you can adjust cancellation policies, you can convert payments, you can also schedule deposit rules. So if you have a deposit scheduling, for example, you may have a guest that has to pay first night's room and tax at the time of booking, and maybe 50% of the balance 10 days out, and maybe 100% of the balance 5 days out. So you can schedule that here. The cancellation policy. So you can set cancellation rules here of this reservation. You can manage the folios. We've done management of folios in a different video. Posted folio lines. So you can actually see the posted folio lines. We do not have any currently. However, once you post folio lines, you could see them and you could view them here and actually track them. Posted on statements. So if anything is posted on statement lines, you're able to view that here. Repost ERP. So what this will do is this will allow you to repost to ERP if the ERP transactions have failed. Manage discounts. You can manage the discounts. I've also went over manage discounts on a previous video of reservations, so you can go to that video to see how we manage the discounts. Tax details, if you'd like to see details on tax. So currently, the hotel room does not have any tax. However, the water does have a tax, and you can see the tax breakdown here. Commissions detail. If this room has any commissions, or if this reservation has any commissions attached to them, you would be able to see them here. If you'd like to refresh the taxes, you're able to do so, and it'll relook up the taxes. If you'd like to refresh commissions, you can update the commissions, and then you can refresh them. And if you'd like to override a rate, so for example, for today, I would like to override this reservation to maybe $500. We could do so here. We could also override a room type. So if we'd like to change the room type from, what type of room type is this reservation? It's a deluxe. So we can change this to possibly a suite. We could override this to a group rate. We can give it a reason code and we can give it a comment. Loyalty. So now we've given them a discount and we've overridden the rate to 500. General. This is what you can do. You can refresh items. So if they're are changes being made on different client computers, you can refresh an item and those updates would flow. You could requalify a guest. You can connect a reservation to an order or a group here. You can view the itinerary. So say you have multiple properties, multiple activities, you're able to view the itinerary here. You can confirm this reservation, cancel this reservation, reinstate, undo check-in, undo check-out, remove the room, move this reservation to a wait list. You're able to manage the different contacts. You can add items. You can allocate items. You can remove items. You're able to manage the folio here as well. You're able to manage the external references. You can see the tax detail, commission detail. You can also refresh the taxes and commissions in general as well as payment. In advanced package management, you're able to add items as you were in general. You're able to replace components. So you can replace an unallocated package lines with a replacement item for posting. You can change dates on the selected package of the detail. You can allocate components. You can print components, meaning tickets, and you can also void tickets. Interfaces. So maybe you have a passbook interface. You could send the passbook serial number here. If you have a channel connected, you can see the reservation log here. If you have a key machine through Comtrol, you could do so. You can create a key, you can create a duplicate key. And here, if you have, I believe, going to be from mobile keys, you can send a mobile key and you can remove a mobile key. Activate, deactivate. Add-ons. This is more of the same stuff. You can add items, you can add tickets, you can allocate components, and you can print the tickets here. And contacts. You can open guest overview, open a contact, you can edit a contact right on the fly here with these tabs.